Morning, sweet, beautiful souls. Hope you're doing amazing today. So I've been called to pull a card from the White Light Oracle. This is going to be a long one. Are you ready? Spirit, what is the message for us today? What is it we need to know? What wonderful message can you bring us? What good teaching do we need to know? I don't know, but we'll see. What is the message for us today? What is it we need to know? Ooh. There it is. Beta of Spirit Wolf. Let's see what the message is. Give yourself enough rest. Only then will you be able to ground yourself enough to cultivate focus and motivation to fulfill your path. You will find a way through any tricky situation as you tune in to your instinct and trust your own timing. From times of change and uncertainty comes confidence, love, and resilience. Embrace transition. Commit to your tasks and stay focused, but be flexible in your approach. You have the skill to intuitively handle any issue. Spirit Wolf skillfully guides us through transition and uncertainty. He enhances instinct, intuition, and presence, so we can sense and avoid possible sabotage or traps, and intelligently and safely find our way around them. Spirit Wolf tunes us into our instincts without creating paranoia or hyperarousal. This is the medicine of awareness and engagement that comes from tuning in without fear, rather than from defensiveness, suspicion, and building walls against life. Where direct confrontation should stall a resolution or make matters worse, Spirit Wolf teaches us to soften our energy, appear less threatening, and therefore minimize the chance the other party's reacts aggressively out of fear. This enhances the possibility of resolution. Spirit Wolf calls for lunar wisdom, for honoring the non-rational knowing of intuition, for trusting our spiritual instinct and inner sense of timing. He is the unconventional yet reliable pathfinder. He shows us how to be flexible while remaining connected to our higher purpose. Beta of Spirit Wolf brings the message that your resourcefulness and capacity to meet your needs is greater than you realize. We have it within us to engage all situations with courage and willingness. We will always find a way through. As Spirit Wolf thrives in cheerful, playful, social bonding with this tribe, there is also a reminder that connection is an essential ingredient in the approach to life. To thrive and have as much fun as the intelligent, playful, successful, adaptable, and resourceful wolf, we need to love in our lives. To experience love, we must be willing to reach out, open up, and run the risk of letting love in, as well as to share it unconditionally, without thought for what we can get out of it, which would transform the beautiful gift of love into a manipulative tool of ego. Beta brain waves oscillate between 14 and 40 hertz. It is the pattern of our waking state when our alertness and reasoning are heightened. If our beta waves become excessive, it can be challenging to transition into a more relaxed state, and the result is increased stress. Stress is a significant problem for the human collective, and the negative impact on our health and our planet is considerable. It is easier for a relaxed mind to access clarity and inspiration. Beta waves are stimulating, and while heightened arousal is beneficial in small doses at appropriate times, if it becomes our dominant way of being, our stress levels will compromise our well-being and our wisdom. The excess of anxiety-related disorders affecting humanity at this time is one symptom of beta brainwaves in overdrive. Beta helps us get things done, but imbalanced. It disconnects us from the nourishing, sacred feminine presence within the heart that generates contentment. Beta excess is progress at any cost. Beta deficiency results in lack of focus and inattention to what is happening, so problems are not readily solved. Spirit Wolf brings a healing recalibration of our beta waves so we can avoid depression and feel motivated, yet also know when to step back and reconnect to the slower healing rhythm of the heart and soul. Healing process. Give yourself a refreshing, invigorating body rub. Perhaps start at your scalp by rubbing your head in a way that alleviates tension but is also slightly stimulating. You may like to put slight pressure on the top of your head, the base of your skull where it meets the neck, and also behind the ears down to the jaw. Then rub your shoulders, especially where the neck and shoulders meet, or you can go get a massage from someone else. You may then like to make a fist and lightly pummel or briskly rub your lower back and hips. If you wish, you can continue with this motion down the length of each leg and the soles of your feet. When you have completed the self-massage, take some slow, deep breaths and give yourself a chance to ground with gentle, playful movements. Perhaps a few star jumps or even a quick jog on the spot, depending on what feels good, which will raise your vibration. Say out loud, I have within me to accomplish my soulful tasks with focus and effectiveness. I trust myself to find my way according to my own heart wisdom and with strength of spirit that keeps me motivated to continue on my path, while also meeting my needs for rest and replenishment. Recognize that you are a creative powerhouse who refuses to be obstructed on your path. Own your determined wolf-like badassery. You have completed your healing process. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Wolf, for that incredible message for us today. Until next time.